just about set to go now. And today's starter, Kevin Gausman. What should we keep an eye on here?
Four-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off.
Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul. Here comes the 0-1. And that one hammered. Kiermaier ranging back. Hits the top of the wall.
He was all over that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
All over that one right there. Against good pitchers, you've got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
Austin Riley in the box now. Takes strike one. And he grounds one back up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. Kiermaier hurries it back in. Stop sign goes up at third, and the bases are loaded. Here is Matt Olson. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. One runs in, and they don't push it. Runner holds at third. Bases loaded now with still nobody out.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring it back.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. One runs in. Another comes in to score, and they lead by 3.
That's all he needed, just a simple base hit, and he drives in 2 in a huge spot. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Squares and gets it down the left side. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly. So here's Murphy now. Bunting, and he pops it up. Gausman hauls it in, and there's one away. Now he launches a throw over his head. But no one moves up as it's backed up nicely there. Here's Jarred Kelenic. Puts a bunt down. Gausman toss to second. Throw to first, but he beat it. Here's Orlando Arcia. On the ground. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked.
Now this one gets through. And they tag him out. All in all, 10 come to the plate. They back. Cavan Biggio with a chance to hit. And here it comes. Bounce to the right side. He'll do it himself. One up, one down. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back. Gone. That one felt good. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 5-1.
They wasted no time in that at bat. Swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it.
Hauls it in for the out. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit.
Yikes, that ball was scorched. An absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
Out to short, Arcia. Sends it across to first, and Bichette is retired. And that is that. It's a beautiful Springer dinger. All set for the start of the inning. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. And he hits a ground ball right side. Tosses to first, and Albies is retired. Here's Austin Riley. Swing and a ground ball out to short. And a couple of quick outs. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Sneaks through, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Pulled that one right in the direction of the shifted defense, but no one could make a play on it. I mean, that's his approach, and it's
well, plays made there, and that retires the side. One left. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Acuna makes the grab, and there's one down. Here's Kiermaier now. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Strider out there on the mound for this one, and he's a guy who had a really impressive college career but needed Tommy John surgery while playing for Clemson.
Throws to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. So now Turner in on that right side. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. Bounce to third. Riley throws to first. Turner is out. Inning over. One. New inning getting started. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Michael Harris on the ground to third. Biggio throws to first in time. And a quick out, number 1. Here's Sean Murphy. He's 0 for 1. And swings and fouls one off. Murphy, a former Gold Glove winner, 29 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2016. Biggio sends it to first. 2 up, 2 down. So 2 down now, and here is Jared Kelenic. Fastball right back to the mound. Sends it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. And we're back. Now it's the second baseman, number 36. First pitch swinging.
Strider's a guy known for his velocity. He can bring it, but that wasn't always the case.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Got all of that one. And they're chipping away. It's 5-2. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way.
That's to third. Riley. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. So the lineup flips over. Cavan Biggio next up for the Blue Jays. And a big swing and a miss. Swings and misses. And that's strike 2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Here comes a pitch. Hard hit left side. They take the force out, gets him easily, ends the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. Back here at Rogers Center, and the batter will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. Bounced out to short, jumps, throws. Awesome play there. Back to the top of the lineup, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr. That one at the knees for a strike.
So, Boog, here's an interesting fact about Acuna. He has the most home runs at Truist Park. He passed Freddie Freeman for the top spot in 2023, and I think he might hold that record for a while.
Albies up to the plate for the 3rd time as he looks at one down low. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 2.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
And he deals. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
And it finds its way through for a hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. They get the force, and that is that. 2 left on. And midway in the 4th, it's the back now in Toronto. Bo Bichette up to the dish. First pitch doesn't find the zone. That's in there. The 1-1. Into center. Sizes this one up. Makes the grab, 1 down. And now it's Dalton Varsho. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Out towards left center. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down.
When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot.
Runner takes off. On the ground to the left. Sneaks through. Base hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a simple ground ball.
Runners on the move. Swing and a miss. The tag, he's out at the plate. Wow, that was scary. Someone definitely missed a sign there. Man at second. On the ground to third. Tosses to first. And Turner is retired. And that ends. Jays held in check. And the deficit remains 5-2. And a base hit right there. And the leadoff man aboard.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. He elevates that.
And that chance handle over to Bichette. Over to first, safe. Now the catcher up to hit, Sean Murphy. On the ground to short, could be 2. There's 1. And that's 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Now it's going to be number 36. Just missed.
Well, these Blue Jays doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
This one in the air center field. Harris has a beat on it. Nabs it, and there's 1 down. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. Just a slow ground ball this time. And he grabs it in foul ground. 0-1. This to third. Over to first. 2 away. Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Kevin Biggio up to the plate. Ground ball, Olsen. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back. Here's the left fielder, Jared Kellner. Out to short. Fires over to Guerrero. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. And next for Atlanta, Orlando Arcia. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. So the batting order turns over. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Bichette. Off balance feed, there's 1. And that's 2. Strider back to work. Swings through that one. Springer, a former All-Star. 34-year-old vet, a former first-round pick. back in 2011.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Fires over to first. One away, bottom of the sixth. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. To the right side. Albies whips it to first. And Guerrero is set down. At the plate, Bo Bichette. Out to short, Arcia. Slings to first. 3 up, 3 down. We go to the top of the 7th, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And forget it. And they add a run. It's 6-2.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away.
Next to hit, Austin Riley throws to first in time. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Man at first with one gone. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Snap throw down to second. Here comes the 0-1. Trying to move him over here. And he takes it himself for the out.
There was a time where that sac bunt was just ho-hum, very basic, but is increasingly difficult as it's become to get bunts down in the big leagues. Nice job right there.
He caught it behind his back to first. And very nicely done for the out. Braves get one on the big fly. Now a 6-2 ball game. Back now in Toronto, bottom of the 7th. And now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. And that's a strike.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle of the base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And there's a foul ball. Varsho gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And that one is lifted in the air. Harris after it. Puts it away for the out.
A little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit. Trying to put the ball in the air.
On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the top of the 8th. Here's the catcher, Sean Murphy. On the ground. And foul ball.
You know, these Braves doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Double-digit hits and 0 strikeouts. I don't know which of those is more impressive, but especially in today's game, that's something they can feel very good about.
And that one handled on to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. 2 outs, base is empty. Now in for the Braves, Orlando Arcia. Bichette whips it across, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the second baseman, number 36. Up the middle, Arcia. The throw to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. The Braves leading by 4 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Hard hit to third. And a couple of quick outs. And next for Toronto, Cavan Biggio. And that one fouled off. Fastball in the corner at the knees, and it's a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Hauls it in on the warning track. Back here at Rogers Center, we go to the ninth. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr. Gets it to first. One up, one down. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Ground ball to the right side. Gathers and throws to first. And Albies is retired. Comebacker to the mound. And the inning is over. 3 up. And welcome back to the ballpark. So bottom of the ninth. Here's George Springer to start it off. That's outside. And it's 1-0.
1-0.
Hit hard on the ground to short. That takes care of Springer. He's 2 outs away. And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Outside low. Ball 1.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
Riley fires to first. 2 up, 2 down. So they're down to their final out. Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. And that's in there for strike 1.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
Strider is just 1 strike away. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that'll do it. And your final 6-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Sciambi. Talk to you soon.